Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you another reading. So today's topic is a fated meeting is about to change everything. So this is going to be about a new person that will be entering your life. So we're going to be tapping into that situation for those of you that are wanting to move in new directions. So obviously just take what resonates, get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks, as well as this Christmas tree organite, will be listed in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get into this and see who this person is. So we're going to first look at the energy and personality traits of this individual that will be entering into your life. So let's take a look at this. All right, what are the energies surrounding this new person coming in? Okay, so this person might live on the coast, okay? Like a beach city or near a body of water. This person might just really love to, be in the ocean, maybe owns a boat or likes to go boating, sailing, fishing, etc. Okay, but there's definitely some sort of a watery, beachy kind of an energy connected to this person. All right, let's see what else. Might also be that they either have to travel for work or a body of water separates you from this person in regards to like where you live. Okay, so this person is unknown to you. We're seeing the back of someone. You haven't seen them yet. You haven't met them yet. Obviously, this is why we are really focusing on a new person. This individual might also be someone who is a performer in some way. They might be involved in like an entertainment industry. Maybe they like podcasting or like they're musically inclined or artistic in some way. They showcase something that they do. They're a presenter. They stand up in front of an audience. They could be like a public speaker, etc. So there's that. They could also have dark hair. Okay, let's see what else. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so this figure, this looks very like kind of galactic to me. So this is saying priest or priestess. Very interesting. So this individual could be like very spiritual, but I'm getting more spiritual than religious. Okay, if that makes sense. So they're very open-minded when it comes to particular concepts and things like that. But there might be like a specific set of belief systems or practices that they connect with on a daily basis, like maybe meditation or a particular set of rules that they live by or values, things like that. Okay, so we do have that music energy. So either they're a romantic, okay, because whenever I see like the violins, it's like the violinist playing in the fancy restaurant, it's super romantic. So yes, this individual could be like a romantic at heart, but they could also be either musically inclined or they perform in some way because we had that curtain, all right? Could also be that they are just a big fan of music and the type of music that you and them, you'll connect with when it comes to music. You could also meet this person at a concert or some sort of like a music festival or an event. Ooh, okay. You might be traveling when you meet this person, or it may be that this individual, it's very important to them. They're like a decor or their bed specifically. They present, they have a nice home and the way that they present things, or they have nice things is what I'm picking up on. But this bed is in a tent in the desert. So this could be like an indication of camping, an outdoorsy person, somebody who's very adventurous or somebody that travels, right? Body of water and then a desert climate or something like that. We have key. This person will be key in your life. They're going to open up some door. They're going to unlock something within you. And that's really what this reading is all about is the significance of this person. They're going to be key in some aspect of your life. So we're obviously going to, go deeper and learn more here. Ooh, we have candle. Beautiful. So to me, it's like no one is going to hold a candle to this person. So when you meet them, it's just like, wow, you're ignited. You melt when you meet them. There's something about you that just melts is what I'm picking up on. But that candlelight and the violin, there's something about a romantic setting, maybe even like setting up a bedroom with candles and music and setting a scene and an atmosphere. I'm picking up on a Libra energy with this person. They're romantic. They like nice things. They like to set a scene, very atmosphere type of individual. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through with the energy and personality traits of this individual. Okay, so this one, we have Sagittarius lover. That's funny. So I'm a Sagittarius, but I have a Venus in Libra. So that's why I was picking up on that vibe, because that's very much me, which always wanting to set like a great scene. But the Sagittarius lover is very fun and adventurous, which is interesting because I was just talking about the traveling that this person might like to do, or they just love doing things that are either outdoors or just adventurous. But we have an exciting partner, somebody that has a very positive outlook. They desire new experiences, and they also want meaningful, deep conversation. So this individual is not about the surface level stuff. They would rather have deep, meaningful, philosophical, spiritual. So this might be also where the spirituality is coming in for this person. They gravitate towards things that make them think. They're open-minded when it comes to particular concepts and things like that. They're interested in the mysterious side of life. Okay, let's see what else. You could meet this person in Sagittarius season, which we are right on the brink of. Ooh, we have the novice. Interesting. So there's something that they're going to either teach you or you're going to teach them. And I'm actually getting it, they're going to teach you something, because the Sagittarius lover is someone who is adventurous and they want to try new things, and maybe they've never tried certain things with someone and they're wanting to try that with you, but I really feel like they're going to teach you something. They're going to open up your mind. They're going to kind of pull you out of your shell. Tap into your adventurous side. And we also have fairy tale, ideal connection, perfect match, yin yang, very comfortable or very compatible. So you and this individual, it's going to be a nice exchange of energy. If you carry the feminine energy, they're going to carry the masculine energy, and it's just going to be a really nice just connection. It's going to flow, and you're going to be quite compatible. And it may even be, on the bottom of the deck, look at this, you guys, Libra lover. So there it is. There's some kind of a Libra Sagittarius vibe that this person has, okay? Very interesting. But yeah, what I'm picking up on is that you might feel like, yes, you're being swept off your feet when you meet them. Like, it's very exhilarating. It's very passionate. It's very explosive and exciting, okay? Ooh, we have the moon's energy. So the moon can be watery energy too. So it's like Pisces and Cancer. So to me, this person, the waters run deep. Okay. So even though they're adventurous and with the Libra energy, like they're very logical with their thinking and stuff, but they're also deep and emotional and spiritual as well. They might also be a little mysterious, which makes them more attractive to you. They might, again, those deep conversations come through with that moon. Ooh, Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're going to meet this person in a social setting, or you're going to meet them, like I said, when you're out and about, or through a friend or a family member, or like a coworker. Somebody's going to set you up, or they know someone and you happen to meet up with this person through passing, or just that kind of meeting. Ooh, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands to me is victory and success. This person is successful. We also have that Jupiter energy coming through again. Mercury, very headstrong. So this person has a head they have a good business sense. They have a good head for business. They might be an independent person, like they run their own business, or they work for themselves, or they're at the head or the top of a company. And so they have a lot of either freedom, but they're a hard worker. Ooh, we have the Two of Swords energy. So the Two of Swords to me just means like when they feel stuck or when they feel like they're up against a challenge, they actually thrive because they're a problem solver. So that's who this person is. They like to get through problems. They like to tackle things that are difficult. It motivates them to try harder. And we have that Seven of Swords energy. I feel like this person has gone through some crap. So, they're not just like this because they haven't gone through anything. They've gone through hard things for sure, okay? And instead of running away from their problems, and maybe they did for a little bit, it's like now they're wanting to face things head on. They're wanting to victoriously get through pain, get through hard situations, and basically say, hey, you know what? I survived. I made it. I'm not going to let my past now ruin me for the future. I'm not going to let my past dictate what I'm doing with future partners. So if they've been lied to or cheated on, this person is less likely to take that baggage into a new situation, is what I'm seeing here. So that's really, really positive. Okay, so that is who this person is coming through us. Now we're going to tap into why they are crossing your path. So the divine purpose behind their arrival, what lesson, healing, activation, or shift that they're going to initiate within you. All right, let's take a look at that. We have the divine director. Trust the process. This is awesome. So what I'm picking up on here is that you are going to feel like this is destined. And that's funny because a fated meeting is about to change everything. So whenever we come across somebody where it's just like, wow, had I not made this decision to be like I almost didn't go there, but I did. And when I made this decision, now I'm meeting this person. So there's like this feeling of this chance encounter where it's like, it's not chance, it's fated, it's destiny. So what I'm picking up on here is that you're going to feel this activation because the director, it's like the divine is directing you and them to meet. So it's talking about trust the process, right? Trust this process and allow it to unfold. So why they're crossing paths with you is obviously they're meant to be in your life for a particular reason, just like you're meant to be in their life for a particular reason. But it's also saying enjoy the process. Don't rush this. You may want to because you're going to be very excited, is what I'm picking up on. You're going to be very excited. You're going to be very attracted to this person. You might want to just go full steam, but I am seeing here to definitely just allow this process to like organically unfold, okay? So what it might be activating within you is to take your time, especially if you are a very impatient type of a person where you just want to jump all in real quick, We have thought vibrations. Oh yeah, so this is about choices. Look at this. Choices and this information that is coming to us from the divine. So there is some sort of a download that you, the viewer, are going to be getting when it comes to this person or where you're supposed to go or how this meeting is going to take place. So definitely pay attention to these things. Don't discount signs or signals that you're receiving from spirit because it's very, very important that you meet this person. Also, so like what they're activating in you, they're activating your crown chakra. They're activating the way that you think. So I get that this individual has gone through some stuff, which we all have, but they've managed to turn make, instead of like with these lemons, you're able to make lemonade, like to do something with what they have been handed. This individual is not like a victim. They're going to push through. They're going to aim higher. They're going to go through life as more of a like success story than like a victim story. So this is awesome because they're going to rub off on you. I feel like they're very optimistic and they're a survivor, and this kind of strength is going to have an effect on you. It's a positive effect. It's going to help you to perhaps look at things in a whole new way. Look, 5 of Fire, when it comes to challenges, this person knows what it takes to get through shit. Little conflicts and annoyances that life hands us. So you can crumble and lay on the ground and put your head in the sand. Maybe this person did this at some point, but they've realized that that doesn't work. And so they're a survivor. They're a fighter now. They're in that 6 of Wands victory mode. And so this is going to rub off on you in a positive way. Now, also the thing that they might, like the healing or the lesson, the shift that kind of comes up within you, your communication style when it comes to conflict in relationships, you may be challenged, but this person is here to teach you something when it comes to, remaining, not necessarily calm, but just kind of like remaining even-minded, not taking everything so personally, taking the time to talk about things or to take a step back, right? And really communicate clearly instead of coming from an emotional or wounded place or coming from a different vibration. So this person is really giving you, on the bottom of the deck, I have the 8 of Fire, which is the 8 of Wands communication. So the way that you communicate now, this person's going to show you something or teach you something, and you guys are going to become better communicators because of dealing with one another. The way that you guys handle conflict is going to change. I like this. We have 5 and we have 2 plus 3. 5, and then 5 plus 5 is 10. So that means something to me. There may be, yes, they may challenge you, they may push you, but this is all going to be for a completion of some sort of healing that needs to take place. Okay? So they may direct you. And sometimes, when the actor is being directed, they're just like, why is this director telling me to do this or telling me to do that? But it's all for the final product, the final project, the final movie, etc. And then it's like, wow, now that we've gotten through all of that, it's amazing the production of the film, or not the production, but the final piece of the film. It all came together. It takes the director to kind of get it to that point, right? So I feel like, yes, you and this person might butt heads here and there, but it all is going to be to raise the vibration and to raise the level of awareness with the way that you think and the way that you communicate, etc. So this is really a positive thing. All right, let's see what else. What other divine purpose is behind your person's arrival? What lessons, healing, or activations are they going to shift within you? Okay, so we have Violet Flame. Beautiful. So alchemy, releasing the old, making way for the new. So this is about, complete and total transformation, right? So this is awesome. It's like next level thinking. It's really coming to a higher vibrational state of thought and just awareness and living and being and existing. So this person is going to activate a violet flame within you. Interesting, letting go of urgency. Remember, this is the one thing that I was talking about. If you happen to be someone that feels like I have to have everything right now, I have to know everything right now, this person is going to represent somebody that trusts. And maybe you don't trust. Maybe there is a lot of lack mentality that you have, or you have a lot of fear or a lot of trauma around certain things. This person is going to help you to surrender certain like anxieties. It's not saying they're coming in to heal you, but they're coming in to represent something and maybe trigger something within you where you can start to heal a particular wound, right? Raise that level. Because this right here, it's like abandoning things, walking away, can't deal with it, so I'm just checking out. If that happens to be your personality type, this person in a way is really going to facilitate facilitate an opportunity for the two of you to communicate and to work things through like you never have before. Because maybe you're used to dealing with partners that just walk out, that are detached or avoidant in nature. This person will be quite the opposite. So they're going to want to hold themselves as well as you accountable for the things that are said and the things that are done. So to me, this is a maturing type of an opportunity here. Yeah, look at that. Really letting go of the ego. This is the devil's energy. You want to talk about freedom from constraints, The devil is all about being bound to the material, bound to just fear, bound to negative thinking, victim mentality, all of that stuff. And I feel like this individual is really coming through as a beacon of light. Number 19 is the sun in tarot. So to me, it's like they're coming in with this light. They have this light behind them. Interesting. Look at this. Do you see the sun that's shining behind her? So this is like illuminating something for you, wherever you're being challenged or wherever you're experiencing conflict or wherever things aren't quite right in your life. This person's actually coming in as a teacher to you, as, directing you or helping you to let go of some of these things that are holding you back. So I do feel like they're going to challenge you, but I feel like they're going to bring light and awareness to you like you've never experienced before. All right, let's get one more round. Ooh, we have the blue beings, very interesting. So this like violet and blue energy is coming through. So to me, this is very much like an elevated individual, somebody who is just very, very next level, somebody that you've never really met someone like them before. So, but it says light transmission. So it's like they're bringing light to your light, but it does say wounds healed, important information, charging you up, raising you up. So there's an opportunity to really ascend with this person. Yeah, they're coming in with some very unique energy, very healing, very tranquil. But the blue energy to me is like the throat chakra, which is all about communication. So there's something about wounds around communication. There could be wounds on your part where you feel like you can't speak your needs, you can't speak your truth. This individual is going to give you the opportunity to be heard and to speak things that are authentic to you. And this is going to be a very healing experience that you're going to have with this person. It's actually going to really heal and tend to a lot of those wounds that you might have. Because you may have been with partners where you spoke your needs, or you knew if you did, they were going to just check out and avoid it. So you didn't. You kept it to yourself. This person will be the opposite. They're giving you that space. They're giving you the floor to speak and to be heard. Yeah, beautiful balanced energy coming through here. So this is centered energy, and it's also about self-care. This person cares about you. They also care about themselves too. So they're not like, and like sometimes Sagittarius can get a bad rap, and I can, talk a little bit about that because I'm a triple Sag. I am a rising sun and Mercury Sagittarius, so it's pretty evident. But I thank God I do have that Virgo moon to save me and kind of ground me, and then that Libra and Venus too. Whatever. My point is that this person is balanced, meaning that yes, they want that independence, especially if they have like a lot of Sagittarius. Sagittarians need that independence. They need to have their space, etc. But it won't be to a point where it's here, where it's selfish. It's self-care. It's a healthy balance between taking care of themselves, but also connecting with you and being dedicated to your connection. Yeah, this person's coming in to help you balance something out, and you may balance them out as well. Beautiful. This is about freedom, being completely unrestricted. This is the Fool's energy. It's an opportunity to start over, to start fresh, to start believing in something. You may be very jaded because of the experiences that you've had. Well, this person is really going to bring that light back into your life. You're going to believe in love again. You're going to believe in humanity again. All these wounds from the past, it doesn't mean they're just going to magically disappear, but you're going to realize that not everybody in life is the same. And that good things and good people are still out there, and that person is going to bring that light with them, really. But this is the Fool, and it's ruled by planet Uranus, and Uranus is all about liberation. And so that is what this person is bringing into your life, liberating you from these constraints of this ego devil card here, okay? Because you can see that cage, it's open. And I feel like it's been open for you for a while, but you've been holding yourself back. Maybe you're holding yourself back from, not knowing how to heal, not knowing how to move forward. But this person is going to inspire you to do just that. So That's the fated meeting that's about ready to change everything for you. So we're now going to shift over onto an extended version where we're going to go deeper into this person and this connection if you'd like to invest more in this reading. So I'll put the link to the extended reading in the description box down below. I'll also pin it to the top comment section. But this is what we're going to go into over there. We're going to go into what this connection will look like in action, meaning how this person shows up. So we're going to get some specifics on, how they're going to show up in your life, how they're going to engage with you, and how things are going to progress. Also, the activation that they bring. So we're going to go into a deeper version of what we just went into here, which is the spiritual upgrade, awakening, or inner alignment that's sparked within you by this encounter. So more or less like your soul contract with this person. And then finally, the impact of your future path. So how this meeting is going to alter your timeline, what doors it's going to open up, and the destiny for the two of you moving forward. So hopefully I'll see you over there. And if not, no worries. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this reading today. I really hope that you had enjoyed it. And if you did, I'd love to hear about it in the comment section down below. All right, you all take care. Bye-bye.